Hi Dana, all I would say is thank you, like everybody else.
Thank you.
And a couple weeks ago you talked about Vitor Belfort joining again. What's the status on that?
Well, Vitor's under contract right now with somebody else. When his contract's up, we're definitely interested in Vitor.
All right, well thank you.
Okay?
Hey, what's up, Dana?
Hey buddy, how are you?
Good. Hey, I really enjoyed watching last season of the Ultimate Fighter, Team UK versus Team USA. What I want to know is when are we going to see Team USA versus Team Canada?
I knew you were going to say that. We're talking about that right now. Possibly doing USA versus Canada, maybe UK versus Canada, maybe Mexico versus Canada, maybe, we're going to start mixing it up. As we continue to take this thing global, we want to take the Ultimate Fighter global too and start doing all these different countries, and we're working on it. It's a matter of trying to figure it out, all the language barriers and all the things that we have to overcome. But my philosophy is, and this is the way that I built this business, I believe that all television is going to go internet eventually. Everything's going to be on the internet. You're going to, watch TV on the internet while you're instant messaging on the computer at the same time. There's going to be all kinds of crazy shit with the computers. But when that happens, and as we expose these people all over the world to mixed martial arts and to the UFC, and the way that it is right now, for instance, you got a guy like George St. Pierre, right? From Canada, right? And he'll come down here and fight in the United States and fight an American, and they'll cheer more for him than, this thing crushes all the barriers and the borders. Because at the end of the day, as mixed martial arts fans, you guys don't give a shit where this guy comes from or what language he speaks. It's how he fights and how he represents himself, right? So I honestly think that we have the most unique, powerful business with the most potential in the world. And we're trying to figure out how to get this thing to everybody. And when we do, like tonight, tomorrow night, 75 countries live. And once we break down all these other, through the internet, everybody in the world will be watching a UFC fight. So that's my goal. So we're just trying to figure this whole thing out and put it all together. It's a big puzzle, and we're trying to figure it out. Thanks.
Hey Dana, wanted to thank you for putting up the Q&A session here.
My pleasure, thank you.
My question is this: I've read a lot of rumors that you're going to go to the Philippines with promotions, and since the acquisition of Pride, do you plan on going back to Japan or something along those lines, maybe in a smaller level?
That's the other thing, navigating in a lot of these countries is tough too. And Japan is a very hard place to do business. And I say this all the time, but they're going to kill me if I ever go to Japan, all right? There's some bad guys in the fight business over there, okay? And they make it hard to do business there. We bought Pride with the intention of keeping Pride alive and doing things with it. And they made that pretty much impossible after we bought the company. And I'm not too shy about letting everybody know how I feel about the guys over there in the fight business and what I think of them. So, yes, the answer is yes. Just got to figure out how we get it back. Think about the days of Pride, when Pride was going, how many fans used to show up for those fights. There's a ton of people hungry for mixed martial arts over there, but all these crooked fuckers are keeping us out of there right now, and I got to figure it out. So, that's the real truth.
All right, thank you very much, Dave.
All right, man.